What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video slash podcast. In today's podcast slash video, we are going to look at the past auctions from Alt, and we're also going to look at the auctions that are going to end tonight, or the cards that are ending tonight in Fanatics Collects weekly auction. Let's get right into it. So as you can see here, we have three huge rookie cards that ended this past Thursday, with Luka and Shai Gilgeous being the top two sales at 52,000 and 50 or 42,000 respectively. And then an out of 5 Jokic rookie autograph that sold for 41,000. That Jokic is out of 5. That's incredible. These two are out of 20. If they were both graded by either BGS or PSA respectively, I would have thought it was from the same person, and it still may be. But those are two huge cards. The classic Lulu signature on those early cards. Then, if you watched my last video, my favorite card in this auction was this Jambalaya Kobe Bryant from 1997, and that sold for $36,000, followed by a playoff, or actually no, sorry, it's a rookie ticket, not a playoff contenders rookie ticket autograph of Brady in a 9-9 from Beckett. Again, I'm not sure what grading service this is. It looks like an older slab, so maybe this was before they got their newer slab, and that might just be how it looked. But that did sell for $28,000. Then we have a 1/1 black XRC of Jordan Love rookie card, and that was in a 9, sold for $28,000. That's crazy. $28,000 for a quarterback who I watch the Green Bay Packers. They're my team. I'm from Wisconsin. That is a crazy price on a card of a player that I don't think he's going to be as good as Favre. And if he's not as good as Favre, he's not going to be as good as Rodgers. He's going to be good, but he's not on the level of that stardom that Rodgers was. Now, I don't like Rodgers anymore. I don't want him here anymore. He's not my guy. He's not my guy to want. But Rodgers was amazing for a period of time when he was in Green Bay. Moving on, we find a RPA of Luka that got 23,000, a beautiful 3rd anniversary phone card in a pristine 10 for Pokemon. It has basically the 3 big Pokemon characters, sold for 20,000. And then we move on and we see another RPA of Luka, again out of Flawless, that got almost 20,000. Then we see the first Jordan card. It's an autograph out of 2006 SP Signatures, and that was in a 10-10 from Beckett, and that got $15,000. And then a PMG green from 1997 of Elway. It is an authentic but altered, so I'm not sure if they cut one of the sides a little bit. It must not be the exact sizing, but that got $15,000 on that card as well. A Kaboom, a gold Kaboom of Favre. Here's our guy, Favre. In my opinion, Rodgers was the best for Green Bay. Favre jumped around, basically forced us to hate him just like we hate Rodgers, because they jump around when their career is over. Basically, they decide, I'm going to jump from team to team to team and prove that I still got it. Well, Rodgers ain't proving it. Favre kind of did. I mean, he did all right in Minnesota, but 13, almost 14,000 on that card is a great sale. Donovan Mitchell no longer in the playoffs. That card sold for 13,000, a gold out of 10 from Prism with a 9.5. Drake May and a 9, a gold. Again, 1 year. Crazy. This makes a little bit more sense. He's played at a high quality or a high caliber for, as you can see, a number of years. He's pushing 8 years now of being in the league, where Drake May is 1 year in and they sell for the same price. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. A beautiful card here out of basically 500, we'll call it, of Kobe Bryant, the EX 2000 credentials in a 7.5. These cards grade horrendously. I got into a couple breaks of this type of card, but it was printed, this year or last year for hockey, and those don't grade well. Those have terrible edge issues, corner issues, surface issues at times. But to get a 7.5, that's actually a very good grade on this type of a card, and that got $12,000. Moving further on, Patrick Mahomes, gold vinyl out of 5. Not a rookie, but that's in a 10, got 12,000. A Prism Deca of Drake May, 101 FOTL in a 9, got just under 12,000. And then a beautiful Ultra Stars Gold of Kobe Bryant here in a BGS 9. Again, condition sensitive card, got 11,000. Then we move on to the Neon Orange Pulsar. Again, that sold in a 10, got 10,500. A Curry patch auto out of 8, got an 8 out of 10, sold for 10,400. And then a Gunnar Henderson out of 50 gold. That would be a gold refractor out of 50 of the Bowman Draft Chrome autograph. So it's actually not a well, it is kind of a prospect autograph, I guess, but that got a PSA 10, and that's 10,300 basically. Moving on further, another $10,000 card here. The last $10,000 card is this LeBron James graded a 6 out of 23 from Exquisite Collection. And then moving into cards that are just under 10,000 is a 10/10 out of 50 prospect auto of Julio Rodriguez. Beautiful card. Beautiful. 9,000, almost 10,000. That's amazing. Prism Deca, Anthony Edwards, black 1 of 1 signature, 9,600. A Tatum RPA from NT, BGS 9, got 9,300. And Kobe Bryant EX Essential Credential Future out of 64 in a PSA 10, got 9,100. A Tatum Gold Fast Break, and that's what the Fast Break would look like. It does have those little dots on it, or circles, or whatever you call it. That got 9,100. The Purdy Gold Vinyl out of 5 auto in a PSA 7 got $8,758. And then a Ellie De La Cruz 9,510 out of 50 gold refractor prospect auto, got 8,500. And another out of 10 Curry patch auto, got 8,400. And a Jambalaya from 2006 of LeBron in a 9.5, got 7,800. With another beautiful Tom Brady out of 500 rookie from UD Black Diamond in a PSA 10, 7,600. And another flawless patch auto of Curry in a 9, got 7,500. A Mahomes rookie autograph with, that's actually very nice. That's very nice. It does have an inscription in it. We're not gonna look at that, I guess, that way. Sorry, I thought I was logged in, but I'm not, so we're not gonna look at it big. A 2020 Panini Prism White Sparkle Prism Anthony Edwards 6,900, and Cade Cunningham RPA from Flawless 6,900 as well. Joe Burrow Stained Glass in A10, beautiful card, 6,700, and a Connor McDavid hand signed autograph. Actually, it's a buyback autograph. So what they would do, Upper Deck buys back the card, gets him to sign it, and then puts it back into a pack. So somebody pulled this card from a pack and sells it on eBay. Then the Upper Deck staff bought it from the guy on eBay. They give it to Connor McDavid. He signs it. They put it back into packs, have a different stamp on it that shows that it's a buyback, and basically that's the stamp of authenticity of this autograph. And then they put it back in, numbered out of 97. I believe it probably is, yeah, it's hand numbered right here, as you can see. That got $6,600, basically $6,700. A 1/1 Jokic got $6,600. A Roman Anthony out of 25 prospect auto in a 9/5/10 got $6,400. The base EX 2000 in a 9/5 great grade, $6,100. An Ovechkin authentic autographs. That's the future watch. That's the big card. Not as much as I thought. I mean, 6,000 is still a lot, but I would have thought that would be closer to 10 with him breaking that goal record this year. A Brady patch auto. I'm not sure if that's Panini. So I'm doubting that that's going to be game worn or game used. Out of 5, that's 5,700. Jamar Chase gold vinyl out of 5. That is a rookie, but it did get a PSA 8. It's a little weak. 5,600. And Ronaldo out of 5 from Eminence, 5,600 as well. Burrow in the Panini Contenders rookie ticket auto in a PSA 10, 5,100. A Michael Penix Jr. out of 1 Mosaic Black PSA 10, 5,100. A Black Color Blast Victor Wembanyama PSA 10, 5,100. And Curry rookie autograph BGS 9/5, 10 on the auto. That is an out of 500 card. Gets $5,100. Beautiful Wemby here. PSA 10 out of 199. Gets just under 5,000, and then 46.80 for this Love rookie ticket optic rookie ticket Nebula 101 in a PSA 9/10 auto. So as you can see, Alt had a good auction. It wasn't the craziest auction that I've seen on Alt. Not the craziest, not crazy huge cards for that, but I did see a inkling on what is ending this coming Thursday, and there's some big cards that are ending this Thursday. Way larger cards than what were on this past Thursday. So we wait and we see. Now I think what Alt does is they kind of are trying to match when Fanatics Collect weekly auction is ending, because, or not weekly, Premier auction is ending, because Fanatics Collect Premier auction ends in 4 days. What else ends in 4 days? Alt. So we'll have 2 big ones ending on this coming Thursday. But let's get into the weekly auction now. That's ending tonight at, I believe, 8 o'clock. The extended bidding begins. It's actually 9 o'clock. Extended bidding begins. And the first card, I searched by the highest price, as you can see. And the first card on the list here is an Anthony Edwards rookie black gold out of 5 from Prism. Black golds from Mosaic, I think it is. I think that's the black golds that I have. Not of him, but I have a few black golds. And they are out of 8. So an out of 5 black gold, BGS 9.5 is at $46,000. It's going to have a good sale. It should get over 50 for sure. Then we have Tom Brady rookie autograph from playoff contenders again in an 8.5, 10 on the auto at 17,500, and a gold Kaboom vertical out of 10, PSA 10, 14,000 for JJ McCarthy. Hasn't played a single game in the NFL yet. Crazy stuff happening there. Wembanyama, a gold rookie patch. Crazy, but I believe that is game worn. 12,500. And here's where on our podcast the through the years comes in. A 1933 Gaudi Babe Ruth. What a gorgeous card. It's a very good 3. You can see the edges are beat up. Who cares? That's a gorgeous card. 11,500. You get a better grade than that in this card, the price goes up substantially, but that is still a great card for any old vintage collector. Then we go over here to 1997 Ultra Court Masters Michael Jordan. And that's in a PSA 10, 11,500. Again, some big cards ending here tonight. Here's a crazy one right here. 2000, the Ancient Mew. That is crazy. A black label from Beckett. That's insane. $11,500. That's an insane Pokemon card though. That's really a good one. Excuse me. 2015. That's Connor McDavid. Exquisite Collection out of 97. Rookie patch auto. Again, the card that you're chasing from that year is right there. That is the card. $11,000. A Jordan Star Power Supreme in a mint 10, $13,000. Crazy stuff. And here's another one. 1951 Bowman Mickey Mantle rookie in an SGC 4. So you can see the cuts off. The centering's way off. Whatever it is. Something is off on it. $10,000. It's still a cool card. Edges actually look relatively decent. The corners rounded here. Sharp-ish there and sharp-ish there, but that one looks rounded and that one is rounded for sure. 2020 Panini Contenders Cracked Ice Anthony Edwards out of 25 in a PSA 9, 10,000 again. Beautiful card. Luka Doncic RPA out of 25 in a 9, 97.50. A Shadowless First Edition Charizard again in an 8, 97.50. And then 9,000 for the Shai Gilgeous Gold out of 10 PSA 9 on that RPA. Another Anthony Edwards from Contenders rookie ticket out of 10, I think. Yes, out of 10 it should be. And that's at 87.50. First Jordan autograph here, 87.50. Luka rookie auto, 8,500, and a Halliburton 101 in a 9, 82.50. This is a card that has a ton of value right now just because they're still in the playoffs. I mean, it's a good card, don't get me wrong, but it's because they're in the playoffs that card is holding the value that it's holding. A Beautiful Judge out of 50. Prospect Auto 8250. And Edwards out of 5 in a 10, 8,000. And a Wembanyama out of 8 in a PSA 9, 8,000. Another Jordan auto at 75.50. I actually had this card. I don't know that it was this exact card, but I had a card like this of Jordan. I don't think it was the exact one because that was card number 1. Yeah, I don't think I had card number 1. I had card, I don't remember. I definitely had a card like this though, but I don't think it was card 1. But very, very crazy. It also was not going to get a 10. I had a Kobe from that year too, I believe, and I sold them. I sold them without grading them. They weren't in the best condition. Surface would have docked me at least 2 points for sure. Would have got me down to an 8. It wasn't worth it, and I disclosed everything when I sold it, but I knew I was going to get more for it raw than I would have if I would have sent it in and got it graded, which is fine. That's the whole point of it, is to make your money where you can make it, and making any money, getting any money, that's the goal of the game. So it made me happy to get rid of them. Did somebody grade them and maybe get a grade that I wasn't expecting to get? It's possible. It's 100% possible. I've done it plenty of times with higher end cards. I get rid of them because I don't think they're going to grade well and regret it, but it's okay. Here's a nice Magikarp at 7,000. Another Anthony Edwards at 67.50. A Kobe row 1 out of 150 at 67.50 as well. And another 33 Babe Ruth in a 2 this time at 6,500. A Paul Skeens out of 5 from Chrome Update in a 9.5, 6,500. A PSA 8 Jordan rookie at a 6,500 there as well. A Herbert Midnight out of 20. BGS 9, 62.50. Another Jordan auto, 62.50. A Brady Impeccable auto, out of 5 in a 9.5, 6,000. Excuse me. A 8.5, an 8.5 here, but it was a PSA 8 up here. Yes, okay. An 8.5, 6,000. Magic the Gathering Arabian Nights Library of Alexandria in a 9.5, $6,000. That's crazy. And here is the first Caitlin Clark I've seen in a while. That's because I do high-end stuff. When I talk about it, $6,000 for a Caitlin Clark out of 25 in a 10 from PSA. Here's one that's interesting. Bowman Chrome U Final Exam Superfractor. Rookie of Cooper Flagg in a PSA 10 with that autograph. CF. I'm not sure what the rest of that is. 6,000. Another 8. 6,000 for the Jordan here. A 9.5 on the out of 10 Optic Rookie Auto Gold of Jason Tatum at 57.50. And a Kobe. Cool card here. Hot Hands die cut. That's cool. Mint 9. 57.50. And a Molten Metal Jordan in a 10. 57.50 as well. And a Full Court Trap in a 10 of Jordan 5,500. Some people are selling their bigger Jordan cards here. In an 8 of the cut above, 52.50. Corbin Carroll Prospect, 5,000. Magic the Gathering again in a 10, 5,000. 5,000 in a 9 for the Michael Jordan rookie. And the first one underneath, I will talk about it yet, is a Japanese Top Sun Prism Blastaway PSA 10 in in this a pop won $4,900. So there's plenty of large cards ending tonight without a doubt. I just want to check in and see what their best value is, and then we'll get out of here. And you guys know where to go to see these. Some Japanese edition cards here. Pokemon Holo, Gyarados, Mariners ticket, autoed by Julio Rodriguez. That's actually kind of cool. $135. Phil Hill. I don't even know what sport he plays. That's $9 and a 5. Walter Hagen. That's actually really cool. That's a cool original photograph. That's cool. I'm a big golf guy, so to see that's cool. I like that. James Rodriguez and a PSA 10 football at 19. Bynum. I don't even know why that's special. Just probably because it's the first Panini Prism set, so that's what's special about that card. Anything cool here? Luis Matos. I don't think he's done much, and I think that's why that card's cheap. Yamin Yamal, 101. Again, pro set, whatever. I wouldn't buy that for $22 is what I'm saying. I mean, granted, it's a 101, but still. $30 on most of these. Here's a 101 from No Huddle Black 101 of Sam Howell. Again, bench player, $82. Yeah, that's probably all you're gonna get. Christian Pache, I don't think he ever did anything. I don't know that he's even gonna come up anymore. $22, yeah. So what I find is you can find some cool stuff in the best value, but you're also gonna find a lot of things that aren't that crazy of cards. Things that guys were big in the past and they still say they're good value because like maybe they'll make it, but they're not going to. Like the likelihood that they make it is so slim that there's almost no way that it'll happen, type of thing. I mean, it can, but it won't. Basically, is what I'm saying. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But that's where we're at. If you saw any cards that you like, please go bid on them. Don't just say, but don't spend too much either. You know, don't overspend on cards, but go and buy them if you want them. It's a beautiful, beautiful day to go buy a couple cards. Again, stay within your budget. Buy the cards that you really want, and all will be good. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Leave a comment if the volume is bad or anything like that. Thank you to whoever pointed that out to me the last episode or 2 episodes ago. I appreciate that. And if you enjoy these videos, we will continue to come out with them. So subscribe so that you won't miss any of the upcoming content. Thanks, guys. Peace.